Hello and welcome to our Wednesday edition of From the Pastor's Heart. I find God leading us back this week to a section of last Sunday's message. If you haven't seen it, it's posted March 22nd. In it, part 2 of a 5-part promise that we found from Isaiah chapter 41 in verses 10 through 13 is where God said, "I am your God." We looked at the fact that this part of the promise has 2 secondary parts. It is His part and our part. His being guardianship and blessing, ours being reverence, submission, and obedience. Yesterday we looked at submission from Romans chapter 12, so today we're looking at reverence from Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 28. It says, "Therefore, since we are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us hold on to grace. By it we may serve God acceptably with reverence and awe, for our God is a consuming God." Just like in Romans chapter 12 yesterday, today's scripture starts with the word therefore. And remember, when you see that, you should always look back to see what you are there for. In the preceding verses today in our scripture, Paul warns all people living under grace. It is very important for us to realize today that all people are living under grace. Jesus did away with the law when He came and gave His life. And everyone, believer or not, is living under grace today. So He's warning everyone living under grace not to refuse the gift of salvation. He then turns to believers and He reminds us that we have an unshakable promise from God because of Christ's sacrifice. We have something that the world cannot destroy, the world cannot take away. And because of that sacrifice and because of that love that was shown, we're to serve God with reverence and awe, which is simply a proper respect and godly fear. My love and my concern for my family and my friends, and your love and your concern for family and friends and their salvation should be so great, because we know that without it, one faces a God who is a consuming fire. Love one another. Be safe. I love you. Good Lord willing, see you tomorrow.